Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to each and every one of you. Holy moly. What an exciting time to be an early adopter in this new asset class. That's the digital asset space. Bitcoin to 150x in the next 10 years? What the world? Both teams from SparkDex and Kinetic Markets did a little tutorial. Interesting. Very, very interesting for sure. Kind of listening to the community. I thought that was pretty cool. I think we'll share those tutorials. I do want to share Peter Dunworth's video, the interview that he did. He's the what is he? Family office guy with the high net worth, ultra high net worth people, especially the ones in BTC in Bitcoin. But 150x in the next 10 years, and it's interesting the thought process behind that whole thing. We'll get into that. And so XRP KOLs leaving the XRP community. What's going on? What's going on with that? Anyway, I thought about that a few months back. Crypto Eddie put a post about it this morning, and she hasn't responded to my comment. I'll share that. But I thought about that a few months back, 3, 4 months back, with all the hype around all the madness around Brad Times and DAI and all that kind of stuff. I thought about, just some people just kind of getting frustrated with the drama. I had a couple of people in mind that I thought that would just kind of, just kind of fade away, just kind of ease away from the XRP content, and thus the XRP community. But there was a couple of people that I thought would do it, and I would be sad to see them go. But I think Crypto Eddie is speaking to something different. um, uh, for sure. Anyway, I don't know, but I think she's speaking to something different, and it's probably one of the reasons why. Um, I don't know. Probably the reason why Times and DII blocked all of the content creators, at least 99% of the XRP content creators. But in any case, we'll cover that as well. Interesting early speculation coming from Crypto Eddie. So anyway, so Sparkdex and Kinetic Markets did a little tutorial, I don't know, a couple minute tutorials, I guess. I mean, we'll go over those. I mean, for those who might not know how to use those platforms. Pay Me an FXRP is in the building. What's going on, bro? I see a Crypto Siege live and I click faster than an XRPL transaction. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Property Rich is in the building. What's good, bro? How are you? Happy Saturday. Happy freaking Saturday. So, and this is going to be Saturday buys. We'll probably hang out, maybe do some AMA or something like that. For sure. Just do a little bit of hanging out on Saturday, cover some stuff from X. Uh, Interesting time, for sure, with FLR. For sure, to be an FLR holder, I think it's pretty cool. I think more and more people are getting the word of the prowess of what's going on over there and the potential of what's going on there. How are you guys strategizing around providing liquidity right now on the beta platform, on the beta dashboard? You guys got any particular strategies? It's beta, it's testing. And I thought I read something, pay me an FXRP, that the rewards was just going to be more F test XRP. That's what I thought. So, I mean, that's what I thought. I don't know. That's what I thought it was. Anybody hear any different? I just thought it was just the rule. No, I think it's important. I think this is, I guess I want to clarify this. Um, Hugo early on said there were going to be rewards for people helping them test the F assets. Okay. Right. Then I thought I saw something on X where it was saying rewards were going to be the rewards for the new dashboard thing. I'm thinking out loud that the new dashboard thing, that testing there was just going to be F test XRP as the rewards. So I don't want you to think that, I don't want people to think that I'm not saying that Flare is not going to be rewarding people for testing F assets. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there's two different things. And participating in helping them testing, they did say that they were going to, incentivized to do that with real rewards. Okay, so just want to make sure I clear that up. Property Risk says, yeah, just testing the mint. I'm just minting FXRP. Yep. What's going on, Pookie? Property Risk said, yes, he did say that, something of an airdrop, right? So just want to understand, like, there's kind of like two different things. Participating is awesome. Property Rich, did you hear participation is incentivized in real assets, kind of going forward. What's the other thing? Did you hear about SparkDex? SparkDex will be doing an airdrop. They're going to be doing an airdrop, which means they're going to have their own token. And you guys have heard me say on the channel that my favorite platform thus far was SparkDex, because I'm a DeFi guy, and the feature sets for SparkDex in such its infancy, I thought was really impressive. So, in any case, did Legendary check in? Oh, Legendary did check in. What's going on, brother? Siege is all over the FLA ecosystem like a cheap suit. Indeed, I am, really. And this is because I believe they're going to bring a big time value add to XRP holders. I really, really do believe that. I really do. And, I do. I think I don't know. I mean, it's all long shot stuff. It's all long shot. Besides Bitcoin, it's all a long shot. That includes Ethereum and that includes XRP. The only difference with Ethereum, it got network adoption. It moved up the network adoption curve, thus creating demand for the asset ETH. It's the only difference between that being a long shot and XRP being a long shot. That's the difference. They created network adoption. We could blame the fact that the ledger didn't get the network adoption because of the suit. You could have a valid argument. You could probably win in court. But ultimately, it is what it is. Interesting. I saw another KOL throwing shade at XRP and Cardano. Yeah. It's interesting to see that video this morning. Did I miss anyone coming in? No, I didn't. Right. So yeah, Invest Answers. How many of you guys are familiar with the YouTube channel Invest Answers? Yeah, he's a pretty smart guy doing some stuff with some stocks. He leveraged MicroStrategy to get more BTC. Smart move. Shout out to him for looking into that and leveraging that. Very interesting move that he did that. What's going on with the market? Anybody know? I have no idea. What's going on with the market right now? I have no idea. I bet you Bitcoin's around 59,000 though. I bet you that. I bet you Ethereum is around $2,500, $2,600. I bet you that. I'm waiting for it to refresh. Hold on, Miss Crypto C just calling. Hold on. I don't know if she knew I was doing a live stream or not. The early adopter. Where is my thing? Oh, hold on. I don't know if she knew I was doing a live stream or not. The early adopter. Hold on a second, guys. Where is my thing? Oh. All right. All right. Done with Miss Crypto C's. Little Miss Crypto C's got breakfast tacos. I'm not eating no breakfast tacos. Hydro's in the building. What's good, my guy? Hey, my man Siege and everyone. What's going on? Appreciate you guys checking in on a Saturday. You know, some SparkDex tutorials, some freaking Kinetic Markets. They each did a little tutorial. I think it's interesting. Again, just me thinking. There's a synergy. There's I don't know. It feels like there's a synergy in the Flare network ecosystem. I don't know. Feels like it. I'm just saying. It feels like it to me, for sure. That I think it's healthy. Again, like I said, everything's a long shot. Bye, big girl. Everything's a long shot. Oh, you are? Okay. Everything is a long shot. Okay. Everything. And everything has to create network adoption, garner attention, go up the network adoption curve, daily active users, et cetera, et cetera. Everything that has to do, everything. It's not enough to have a novel idea. It's not enough to, just say blockchain for data. You got to go out and execute, right? So it's all a long shot besides Bitcoin. All of it. I mean, as an investor on a journey to becoming a sophisticated investor, just we deal with that truth. That's it. NVIDIA took decades to win. Like, I mean, come on. NVIDIA took decades to win. Now they got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people there that are employees that are multi-millionaires. What do you think about that? Did you guys know that? Keyless, the lady of crypto, is in the building. How are you, miss? Yeah, did you guys know that? NVIDIA, decades, okay? Decades. Like, no overnight stories. That's why it's cool to be patient with the digital asset XRP if you're willing to do that. If you want to do that, I want to do it. I'm not telling you to do it. I want to do it. I want to be patient. I want to see what they do this cycle. I want to see what they're doing to drive network adoption. I'm willing to hold on to it and see what's good. We're going to see. We're going to see. We'll see. We'll see what it does. I'm not in some kind of dream. I'm in, let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. And then we'll see. That's kind of where I am. So CoinGecko finally refreshed, I think. Goodness gracious. Yeah, wait a minute. Is that 59? No, it's 58. It's 58. I may make a little BTC purchase, 58.9. I may make a little BTC purchase. All right. Let's go over some of these numbers, fam. Appreciate you guys checking in and hitting that like button on the way in. That is really, really cool. You guys are all freaking some. I know a lot of people here wanting to know about these tutorials. Just hang on. We're going to get into the SparkDex tutorial and the Kinetic Markets tutorial for sure. Make sure you guys follow Steve for real estate. Make sure you follow that channel. That guy does some, again, insights, little nuances to the flare ecosystem that I think are hugely valuable. Let me know if you need the link to his channel. I always have a hard time finding it. I don't know why. But wait a minute, hold on. I got an answer. I got an answer right here. I'll put this link in here. What's up with Crypto Eddie talking about? But by the way, Crypto Eddie is just not putting that out. I mean, I don't think she's just putting that out on speculation. Yeah, I don't think she's just putting that out about XRP content creators no longer doing content. She said Ripple, but I asked her, are you talking Ripple or are you talking XRP? Are you talking both? I don't think she responded. Let me see. Let me get my guy's channel here so you guys can have that. I'm gonna get his channel. I know he gave it to me one time. There it is right there. How do I get it? Can I just copy this? Let's do it this way. I'll click on it and then yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. All right. Let me put this in the chat for you guys. And this guy, I'm telling you, you want to get those little nuances, those little tips and tricks to leverage, to maximize Flare Network's ecosystem. Highly encourage you to follow. There's a YouTube channel for my guy, Steve. B. Johnson 2000, the market is sideways, is still sideways. Yes, sir. It is indeed. It is. All right, let's go over this market so we can get into the banner bubbles. So we can get into some stuff. I want to cover this Crypto Eddie post. We do tutorials on Kinetic and SparkDex, right? All the time on this channel here. Where it is. All the time. Again, having been in different ecosystems, I like the synergy. There appears to be a nice synergy going over there at Flare Networks. All right, so according to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is 2.17 trillion. When are we going to get back to the previous all-time high of 3 trillion? Bitcoin dominance is over 54%. Bitcoin is currently trading at $58,954. Again, on the 30-day, it's down 6%. Ethereum is trading at $2,500. Again, under 30 days, down 20%. Solana is trading at $136 again. And on the 30 days, down 16%. XRP is trading at 56 cents again. And on the 30-day, it is, what is it down? 4% only. It's just not bad. Yeah. I hate to look at HNT because I'm like, dang, it's doing its thing over there. Nothing really to report, really. Aptos, I don't know why Monero is still number 32, but Monero is still in the top 32 in a market cap. Remember all that privacy ain't going to be real privacy. There it is. It's still there. So yeah, nothing really to report here. There's my SUI. All right. It's at 80 cents now. It's getting better and better. It is getting better and better and better. What's 50%? Look at them. HNT, 51% on 30-day. Don't go buy it now. I'm just saying they got an ecosystem there. There's also a Helium Mobile. They're also into something called a Helium Mobile token, which is called Mobile. They're also into Internet of Things. They're building a network there. They're garnering and they're grabbing market share in Web 2. But their technology is built on Web 3. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Feels like a nice DePIN play. You know, you don't have to get everything at a penny and 2 pennies, in my opinion, right? You know, stuff has to prove itself out. This is years in the making. Helium's been around for years, 5, 6, 7 years, if not longer. You know, that's why patience is so key. But anyway, I just want to share that. Let's go with Banner Bubbles and see what's out doing Bitcoin. That's not Banner Bubbles. Cover that real quick because I think it's important to take a look at. We're going to see if our thesis plays out. Speaking of DePIN, these are the DePIN plays out doing Bitcoin year to date. I don't know what NOS is. I hope people do know. Hope they're winning. Hope retailers, the retail space is winning. Internet went out. I don't know what happened. Internet went out again. I'm telling you. Handyman guy came by today, yesterday, day before. He's like, "You guys' internet is crap. It's crap." I know, dude. It's the whole development. It's a whole development. So I hope we're back. But I just, Bantha Bubbles has these tokens in as the DePIN plays. Okay, Arweave, Render. But I'm just saying right here, mobile is a Solana ecosystem token. It's in the V2 space with V3 technology, right? Solana. Honey, Hive Mapper, we've talked about them. They're both outdoing Bitcoin. We've talked about them. Hive Mapper is the Honey token. HNT is, again, Helium Mobile is a subset of HNT. 102% for HNT, 107% for mobile, 147% for Honey. I'm just saying, I believe personally, my personal, not financial advice, don't go buy these tokens because I say anything about them. I believe that the things that are outdoing Bitcoin year to date will probably continue to do so going forward the next 14, 15 months. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. Gamer Hash, 437%. We have Gamer Hash token. I think it's called Gamer Coin. But anyway, GHX, 437%. So, maybe a question to ask yourselves is if you own it. I mean, maybe. All right, so that's the DePIN play. Let me go to the top 100 real quick, like we normally do. Undo dropped out at 100%. It's only 97. Dang it. Bummer. All right. So there they are, meme coins. And with meme coin on Solana, Brett, meme coin on Base, Bonk, meme coin on Solana. Then you got the Bitcoin play with Sats. Mantra OM is layer one in the Cosmos SDK ecosystem. There's our Jasmine over there. Pepe is another meme coin. Floki, another meme coin. Yeah, so for us, again, we wanted to weight our portfolio and 90% Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. We dollar cost average in Bitcoin, then we dollar cost average, Bitcoin and Solana, Bitcoin and ETH, Bitcoin and Mega. That's kind of what we're doing. That's just kind of what we do. So if we come up with $100, that's what we do. We split it 50-50. That's kind of what we do. Doesn't really matter. We just want to make sure that we paying attention to the things that are giving us year-over-year returns, which historically have been Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Maker. On a dollar cost average strategy. That's it. That's it. We'll see what's going to happen with MKR with the new tokenomics. We don't know. We'll see. But that's what it is. So that's kind of what I do. And I just, always Bitcoin. And sometimes I go 100% Bitcoin. Sometimes I split it. Bitcoin ETH, Bitcoin Solana, Maker, that's just what I'm doing. Because the goal is for us is to get back to that ethos of, the reason why we hold these altcoins is to get more Bitcoin. That's just what we're wanting to do in the crypto Caesar's home. But we understand that there's a play here and we can leverage it because I personally think, in order to get the best way to get more BTC besides just dollar cost averaging in is leverage the altcoins. That's what I believe. And, kind of going from there. So anyway, there they are. Arweave, Fetch, 100% or more. Kaspa, Layer 1. Mara is actually mining. The Bitcoin mining company, Mara, is mining Kaspa. It's an interesting play. I'm pretty sure they're mining it and selling it. But AI play here, Arweave, AI play with Fetch and AI and AR, 100% or more. We only covered 100% or more. So there's Solana, there's our baby. And then there's HNT. And 100, Jasmine, I already mentioned. Yeah. So, 90% Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, Maker, 10% down the risk curve. We decided would be AI and gaming and RWAs. So, there they are there. There they are there. And, we get cycles, we get runs, we get them ups and downs. It's going to be interesting to see, but I do believe my thesis will play out. Let me say that those that are outperforming Bitcoin currently will continue to do so in when the real alt season hit. We'll see. I hope you guys came back. I've been talking this whole time. Are you guys here? Because that's real old. I'm gonna. Hydra says we're here. Love it. Everybody here? As the stream went out, live stream went out. Yes, we're here. Alex, right? What's going on, bro? What's going on? All right. So again, I just want to share that it's kind of how I think things are going to go. We'll see, though, right? We're going to get a chance to see. Legendary says still here. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. So let's go over this post from X. On X from Crypto Eddie. It's an interesting post. It's an interesting post, Legendary. Interesting post from Crypto Eddie. Interesting. I don't think she responded. Maybe my, I don't know. I'm not getting any love on X in terms of my posts garnering any reach. Anyway, so Crypto Eddie said, do we only make predictions at the end of a calendar year? I think not. Therefore, I predict the big influencers and popular channels in the XRPL community very soon will not be focused on Ripple. How soon? Very soon. Now, I said, I don't think she responded to my thing here. I don't think she responded because I asked a question. I'm pretty sure I said, because she said Ripple. She said Ripple. So I said Ripple, XRP, or both. I don't think she responded. See, I did it right here. So anyway, she didn't respond. Now, Yasin, I'm not sure. Yeah. So anyway, she says, I predict big influencers and popular channels in the XRP community very soon will not be focused on Ripple. How soon? Very soon. And I said, not focused on Ripple or XRP or both. Maybe she didn't understand because she hasn't responded. But in any case, she responded to Jungle. I'm hurt. I'm a little hurt right now. She responded to Jungle and she didn't respond to me. I'm a little hurt by that right now. But yeah, I mean, I think there's a reason why Kimes and DAI did what they did with the XRP content creators. I think there's a reason for that. Now, months ago, I thought, big time value ads like Solomon and Darren Moore. I mean, they've been awesome to the XRP community. I just thought that they would get a little frustrated and disenchanted. And a lot of the content they do is outside of XRP already anyway, that those would be, kind of the people that would just be moving on, if you will. But it's interesting to say that, to see this from Crypto Eddie at this time. I don't think she does I don't think that's a speculative post. Personally, but anyway, I don't think it's a speculative post at all. I think that's coming with some info, some intel. Still here. What does she mean? She means that they're going to stop doing content on Ripple. And I think XRP, they're going to just stop doing content. But I thought this months ago that, again, but I thought on the tip of just being frustrated and disenchanted that someone like a Darren Moore, someone like a Solomon would stop doing the content because of whether it be the drama, whether it be it's just not moving, whether there's nothing to talk about, whatever. They would just kind of fade away and not do anymore. I mean, you look at Darren Moore, he does a lot of just, macro, bigger picture stuff now. Anyway, Solomon's been, he's got his own thing going on with Genfinity. He does a lot of HBAR stuff and I think Algo. So, not too often with XRP anyway. So I was thinking those guys will be the ones. But anyway, this, it's just, it's Saturday vibes. It's just going to hang out and just talk, All right, so let me exit out of some of this stuff. Let's see. So here's the kinetic. Anyway, it's just kind of, they're calling it Kinetic Academy. I thought that was cute. Kinetic Markets says, welcome to the first episode of Kinetic Academy. This time we'll be learning how interest rates work on the Kinetic lending protocol. Look out for more educational videos from us going over various aspects of DeFi on Flare.
Welcome to Kinetic Academy. Today we'll learn how interest rates work on the Kinetic lending protocol and how the jump rate model keeps the system balanced. On Kinetic, interest rates are determined by supply and demand. When more people want to borrow an asset, the interest rate goes up. When fewer people borrow, the rate goes down. The utilization rate is key. It's the percentage of the total assets that are being borrowed. Higher utilization means higher demand, leading to higher interest rates. Now let's talk about the jump rate model. If the utilization rate crosses a certain threshold, the interest rate jumps up sharply. For borrowers, this means higher costs if they borrow too much when the pool is nearly full. But for lenders, higher utilization means higher returns. This jump rate model protects the pool from running out of liquidity and keeps the market stable by balancing supply and demand. That's how Kinetic's interest rate model and the jump rate model work together to keep the system healthy for everyone. Thanks for watching. Remember, the jump rate model keeps Kinetic running smoothly by ensuring fair and dynamic interest rates.
Nice job, nice job. Simple, short, sweet. Just helping to better understand what's going on in Kinetic. I think it's smart that they're doing this. Obviously, for sure, everyone wants to know about lending and borrowing. You know, I still see XRP community members saying, what's the best return on this liquidity pool? Which liquidity pool is the best return? It's a massive misunderstanding of how liquidity pools work, how DeFi works. It's unfortunate that it's really, 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 really bad, the lack of knowledge. And this was like I believe like a CTO or CEO of some project. Like which liquidity pool has the best return or the best, you know? I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Again, what if the liquidity pair is Dogecoin? No. A meme coin and another meme coin. And the APR is 767%. Are you getting in that liquidity pair? Are you getting in that? Meme coin and a meme coin. Are you getting in? Meme coin and stable coin. Are you getting in? 700%. You got to ask some questions. You got to understand the criteria for entering into a liquidity pool. You can't just go by the APR and you can't just go by the APR. What if the rewards is in the meme coin? What if the fees generated are in that meme coin? Are you good with that? Are you good with meme coin rewards? What if it's an illiquid meme coin? Like, you just can't say what's the return. You gotta implement the formula. You gotta implement the criteria. That's the determination. I humbly submit to you that a 40% APR on an XRP stable coin pair is better than a 700% meme coin stable coin liquidity pool. Make it 10%. Okay. Let's do it this way. Make it 12% APR. 1% a month. Make it that. It's still better, in my opinion, than a 700% APR on a meme coin stablecoin pair. Right? You got to understand there's a criteria for entering these liquidity pairs, and it's not the APR. APR is almost number last in consideration. So, I keep challenging people to ask the right questions. It's not the APR. I'm not saying it doesn't matter, but it's not the most important thing. What's the TVL on this meme coin that has a 700% APR? What's the TVL? What's the total? What's the 24-hour volume? What's the fee to get in and fee to get out? What platform is it on? Are you hopping on a 700% APR on new ABC DEX? ABC DEX has been around for about 2.5 weeks. But there's a liquidity pair with 700%. Are you hopping on that? Right? There's other things to consider. There's other things to consider. I would join the Patreon for sure and learn more about it. We're trying to gather up enough.
Welcome to Kinetic Academy.
People there so we can go really deep diving into more things like that. But it's not just this, the APR thing is misguided. Misguided. So that was from Kinetic Markets. Did you guys like that? Let me go back to the chat. Tell me what you guys think of that little minute and 40-second thing from Kinetic Markets. What do you guys think? B. Johnson said 2000 said that's a great strategy, Siege. Thank you. I still get frustrated when I think about the opportunity to purchase ETH at $53, but listen to the entertainers. Lesson learned. Yep. Lesson learned. Kayla's got some questions here. What's she saying, Kayla? Legendary says, so is she saying that Ripple and XRP aren't going anywhere anytime soon, or maybe other projects are going to be mooning while XRP keeps doing what it does? I think she's saying that they're going to stop covering and making content about Ripple and XRP. That's what I think she's saying. If I had to take a gander, and I'm just personally my instinct gut is that certain content creators got a message from Ripple that was like a I don't know how you would put it. I don't know how you would put it. Slap on the wrist. This is not a good look for us. Something around those things. Something around that, yeah, it's not a good look. Maybe it was from Link2 or I Trust Capital. I don't know, but that's what I think. That's what I think. Personally, but I don't know. That's what I think. It makes sense to me, kind of given my, my business background, the things that I immediately thought from the videos that I shared from Brad Kimes and the post that I'm seeing from DAI, who's just, for me personally, just kind of lost his way. It just felt like if I'm Ripple, or if I'm Link2, or if I'm Ripple and Link2, and if I'm Ripple and Link2 and I Trust, it's not a good look. That's what I'm thinking. I may be wrong, but that's what I thought. It's not a great look right now with this. So, but I don't know. But that's what I would think. Keela said, never say never for me, but I really think I'm done with buying stuff to Moon, concentrating on any interesting DeFi stuff. I want a piece of shop like Noah says, LOL, something that generates income. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I like where your head's at, Keelis. I like where your head's at. And I'm going to say, if that's what you're doing, you should be definitely checking out my guy, Taiki. I would definitely, learn some stuff. He made this call on Aave 2-3 months ago when it was $85, $90, maybe 90, 95. I would definitely look into Aave and Maker, check out their tokenomics, check out Aave's V4 proposal that passed, check out Maker's new tokenomics. I think these are OG plays that are looking to continue to win and continue to stay relevant in DeFi. I think I think they want to continue to leverage their advantage, their first movers advantage. They have improved themselves in the market. And I think more and more retail is going to recognize that, 3 to 5 to 7x is a good thing with residual income added along to it, or year-over-year return on the asset. I think people will begin to wean themselves off the 2017 and 2018 addictions. Again, these are things I think for those of us who've been in, as part of that journey from 2016, being on that journey of being a sophisticated investor. Now, that doesn't mean the people coming in 22 and 23 are on that journey. They might still be, man, that really happened in 2017, 2018. They may still be on that. But I think people are weaning themselves off, detoxing from the 2017, 2018 thing, and realizing that it's okay to have a portfolio of, 3 to 5, 7x's every 4 years with a year-over-year return. And I think this is what Aave is looking to do. And I think this is what Maker is looking to do. Become the consistent plays with year-over-year returns. That's just me. That's what I'm thinking. Aave didn't have to do what they did. They continue to get better. And this V4 version is going to be interesting because I think, don't quote me on this, but I think that they're going to do a revenue share for Aave holders. I think. If anyone knows, please let me know. But I think they're going to be doing that. And we're talking billions of dollars in their heydays in DeFi. So, but definitely follow Taiki Maeda, Japanese guy, really sharp. He's a DeFi, and he's not necessarily a DeFi degen, but he's a DeFi, like he's a DeFi enthusiast. Like that's his thing, right? And he's a smart guy, smart young man, I think. Okay. D. Johnson 2000 says, I have no clue what to do with the NFT. Yeah. Yeah, me either. Me either. Legendary says, XRP has been a very lackluster investment and hasn't lived up to expectations, in my opinion, especially compared to opportunities that are available. Right. And that's the key, right? Invest Answers essentially said that same thing that you just echoed, Legendary. Invest Answers YouTube channel essentially said the same thing. And again, for me, that's why we've been saying on the channel, we're not chasing the game. The games has to come to us now. They had their shot. Life happened. Life happened just like life happened to Telegram. Life happened to XRPL. Life happened. Telegram got sued by the SEC and lost and had to repay. Life happened. It's not, because, it happened, right? Like my mentor says, those things of the SEC did this and ETH Gate, William Hinman did that. And when regulations come, and it's because there's no regulations, all of those things are called the winds. It's just the winds of life. And the same winds blows on us all. Right? Are we going to sit around and just try to figure out how come the wind? Or worse, say that the wind only blows on us. That's freaking worse. No. The wind, it's when you go outside, no, it's just on you. It's just right in your face. Not on everybody else walking, just in yours. That's worse to think that way. Same winds blows on all, man. Look, Telegram went through it just like the XRPL. Which one has created network adoption? Can you handle the truth? Which one has created network adoption? Not an excuse for why it hasn't, or why one hasn't. Which one has created network adoption? In other words, created demand for the native asset of the freaking blockchain. That's it. Created demand. Right? Again, I have to keep prefacing, I have to keep making sure I tell people this. I'm not selling my XRP. I'm giving the XRPL and Ripple X their shot. It's this year. It's this next 15 months. Are you going to deliver or no? Lawsuit remedies over. It's just about non-appealable. How many days we got left to the 60-day thing? I don't know. I can't wait for that little 60-day thing. Can't wait to see if we got another appeal or not. But that's my window. Appeal or no appeal from the SEC or from Ripple. My window is is the end of 2025. I want to see the daily active users. I want to see a synergy in the projects between DexFi Pro, Anados Finance, Orchestra Finance, Mori Finance, Lotus Protocol. I want to see it. It ain't up to me to execute. I'm here to participate. I will be participating. It's up to you to execute, Ripple X. It's up to you to create synergy amongst the projects. Then we go from there. That's right. That's right. Property Rich is right. Yes, there are many opportunities out there in crypto. Now you hold XRP, great. You have it. You got it, right? Now it's time to put that on the back burner and leave it there. You have spent the money. Move on. Get to the next one. That's exactly right. And we have to learn the lesson, retail especially, have to learn the lesson that and most times is better than or. Learn from DAI's mistake, okay? And is better than or. You got to do your homework? Sure, you got to do whatever. Yeah, you got to pop your head outside the XRP bubble and take a look around. Not just down the risk curve, but why are deca millionaires coming into the space and buying Bitcoin? You got to ask yourself that question, don't you? Don't you owe it to yourself? I mean, okay, every now and then a deca millionaire got lucky, but all of them, they all got lucky. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't have some insight and some wisdom and some experience that maybe you don't have that you can learn from. Fred Krueger, $1 million, a deca million exit. Gary Cardone, 9-figure exit. What's his name? Raoul Paul, arguably the most successful global macro newsletter out there, where the billionaires and the ultra high net worth go and subscribe to his newsletter. You're not going to take a look into what they got going on. He's not going to say. You're not going to become a student and listen to 50 to 100 of the videos to see what the dude is or is not. You're just going to go from a post on X or a video, one video. What has Gary Cardone got to say? I don't know. He's only had a 9-figure exit. He's only been in the markets for I don't know how many years. Massive success. What does he got to say? What does Fred Krueger got to say? What does Rob Paul got to say? Are you watching the Bitcoin podcast to understand what it is that they're saying? I mean, you gotta eventually go through Pompliano. You gotta, and Kaiser, right? You gotta, just have a drink and get through those dudes, but you gotta get a sense. Why? Why do you gotta get a sense? So that you can become a sophisticated investor, so that you can be able to discern the crap from the good stuff. Right? We can't just be hanging around hoping, wanting people to blow smoke up our butt about the investment we made. Oh, just tell me all good stuff about XRP and how smart I am and all. You want the exact opposite, fam. Exact opposite. All right, so let me see if I can't find this couple of YouTube videos that I wanted to share with you guys. In my opinion, That's a good point, Property Rich. Property Rich says you cannot be a property developer with one property. You need land, projects, houses going on, houses that haven't started yet, and projects if you do not complete, your children can. Not just one property. Just, and this whole idea, I got this diversified portfolio, and they're all this whole, I don't know. I don't think it, for example, I'm going to stay away from what everybody else has. I'm going to do this. I don't think a diversified portfolio is Render, BitTensor, Arweave, and Fetch. I don't think that's a diversified portfolio. Not because there's only 4 or 5, because they're all the same thing. Right? They're all in the same lane. So, when I hear people sharing this ISO thing, okay, that doesn't feel like a diversified portfolio to me. Not in the digital asset space. Doesn't feel like it. All right, let me see. This is an interesting chart. I just checked out what $1,000 of USDC gets you in euros across different platforms, and he's kind of shouting the digital asset spaces kind of give you the best 2 to 5 seconds on Uniswap. But I thought that was interesting. Listen to Brad Garlinghouse here talking a little flair. Interesting. Shout out to CKJ, the OG CKJ.
Look, one of the things I also agreed with what Michael Saylor was talking about is I think all boats will rise in the crypto space. And so we have definitely been an advocate of what's good for crypto is good for Ripple. Flare is a separate company. It's not an initiative within Ripple, but it's a company we invested in about a year ago right now. And from my point of view, the simple view is let's combine the best components of what XRP represents, which is extremely fast settlement, with some of the best components of what Ethereum represents, smart contracts, as well as something they call Avalanche for consensus. And that helps extend XRP's utility and allows developers to create smart contracts for new use cases like lending, like derivatives. So, I think it's super exciting to watch the Flare, the team there build what they're building. I think it is early days, but I think it's indicative of all the different ways that you can use the XRP ledger and the advantages the XRP ledger has relative to some other blockchains.
And the intention is still to airdrop.
So anyway, that was interesting coming from Garlinghouse. Let me share this invest answer thing here. I mean, just did I do that? And I think I just saw it there on the sideline. All right, let's go here. This is going to sting.
Freedom of speech.
It's going to sting some people. It says, kill the losers. So somebody put their portfolio up, I guess. He says, current portfolio, ETH is X'd out. See you later. Too much ETH. XRP, X'd out. See you later. Too much XRP. Cardano, X'd out. Too much freaking Cardano, according to this guy. Invest answers. But man, he's got that thing. Where are we at here? He's got that thing chaptered out, like 500 chapters there. What's going on? All right. Let's go to, what does he have it as? This is an interesting little 2 or 3 minutes. Just check it out.
Was it Play Lucky? Yeah, Play Lucky. This is what Sol ETH has done. Even with an ETH ETF, it's up 600% since the last year and a half. Stunning result. And yes, and that's including ETH doing very well, going up from $900 to $2,500, $3,000, wherever it's at now. So that's the Sol ETH chart. Also, Cardano had had 500,000 daily active users, and I know
It's hard to create demand for the native asset of the blockchain when there's no people on the blockchain. I mean, it's just the numbers. It's just the numbers. Doesn't mean that when we get an alt season that it won't perform well. But ultimately, going up into the right of the adoption curve and or what we call the network effect is everything. Cardano had 500,000 daily active users in 2021, and today it has 22,000.
people are still believe in this chain and think it's great, and Charles is great, and they're coming out with a new hard fork, and it's going to solve all worlds with dragon heads and stuff. No, it's not. Okay, hope is not a strategy. This should tell you everything you need to know. I don't need to even show a chart on this because it's horrific. Like there used to be 4 Cardano per Solana. Now it's 430. Think about that. Also, XRP. This thing has been around for 8-9 years. Still terrible tokenomics. XRP valuation is $2 million and fully diluted market cap per daily active user. Solana's 41,000. Okay.
I don't know what this means, what he's saying here. Do you guys know what he's saying? Is he saying that it's, I believe what he's saying is that it's overvalued, market cap price. I believe he's saying it's overvalued. I believe that's what he's saying here. Let me know what you guys think. He says Solana has 41,000 per daily active user. XRP has 2 million in the fully diluted market cap per daily active user. I think that's what he's saying. It's overpriced, overvalued. This is what he's saying.
Okay. This thing, I believe, is old tech, absolutely overvalued like Cardano. Doesn't deserve to be at this market cap at all. Now I know people that, oh, XRP is great, Cardano's great. Since the very first, I think my second video ever, third video, I can't remember, I slated them both. That's how bad and that was back in 2021, you know? Anyway, time to cut the losers. I won't tell you how to allocate, but I will tell you what you can do first. Step one, kill the losers. And I get, out here being public and saying these words. These things are good, maybe to some people, but they're not a fast horse. And the technology has come a long way. Is it going to survive? Yeah, maybe. Is it going to do well? Not as well as other things. So you need to.
So you got here, he says stocks and shares, ISAs for my wife and me. I guess it's his stuff. He's going over some people throwing in their portfolios. He's going over their portfolio. 650 more Solana, get to 1 Bitcoin. Investing in 1,000 in, he scratched out ton, he's in internet. That's just guys pending of this guy's portfolio, I'm thinking. We got Ondo and Render and Pyth. Interesting.
Think about, just like Play Lucky, do something with your ETH. It's way too heavy a position. XRP, I have no idea why anybody would hold that thing. And I had no idea in 2021. I have no idea today. Cardano, again, but you're way too light in Bitcoin. 15% Bitcoin is not enough. So I'd find a way to beef that up. Also, Toncoin, there's been a lot of stories yesterday tied into Europe, France, freedom of speech, Telegram, etc. I was never a fan of Toncoin because of the tokenomics and the crypto compendium score. Also because of, I had believed, just like David Sachs believed, that once the US government shuts down TikTok, they'll probably go after Telegram next. And that's a political issue regarding freedom of speech. I'm not going to touch it, but that's why I never bought it. But it does have a lot of network effects. But I still believe you probably shouldn't invest in Ton. Here, maybe. Do I? Nope. ICP? Nope. Ondo? Never really looked at. Render? I have a little bit of Render. Pith I got out of before the big unlock. I haven't gotten back in.
So anyway, that's Invest Answers thing there. What do you guys think about that? It's kind of saying the same thing that Raoul Pal is saying. Kind of. Same thing that Raoul Pal said. I don't know. Does it make you think, wonder, ponder, evaluate? And can you think, wonder, and ponder and evaluate without being emotional? That doesn't mean that you have to make, I'm not making any moves with my XRP because he said that. I have to come to my own conclusion. But that is after gathering in information. And then I got to trust my decision and then evaluate it after. That's the journey, my friends, of a sophisticated investor. It's what it is. We're going to be right about some stuff. We're going to be wrong about some stuff. We're going to take ownership either or. We're going to take ownership for either one, being right or being wrong. Not blaming anyone else. Not suggesting that the winds out there aren't blowing on everyone else. They're only blowing on me. Not acknowledging the fact that the winds, these things are just the winds of the world. It's just, the SEC, again, I like Tonic as an example because the SEC went after them as well. Now you got political crap going on with them now. Right? It's the winds, fam. It's just the winds. It's just the winds. Did I do that again? I meant to do this. It's just the winds. It's kind of how it goes. So what do you guys think about Invest Answers little thing right there? Not a fan of XRP in 2021. He was not a fan. Before I share this little thing from Tim Rowley, FTSO Flare Networks, I think he's right, FTSO AU, right? I think. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know what you think. Let me know. All right. Let me share this video of this guy. He's a very interesting video. He's a Bitcoin guy, but he shared with something about him purchasing gold and physical gold, and it was kind of like a weird thing because he wanted to know where his gold was physically stored and et cetera, et cetera. Let me see if I can't find that. Here, let's go here.
Last 50 years and just see a straight up left to right curve that continues to go up with a few bumps along the way. They don't understand that from 1930 to 1950, property went down 50% and then took 10 years to recover. So it's like a 20-year moot investment where the market never got back to reality. Same in the stock market, with the Japanese stock market. And to be fair, the Japanese stock market's probably a harbinger of what we can expect in the West if demographics are anything to go by. And that's been a 30-year trouncing where it's gone down for 20 and it's up for the last 10. It's only just come back to break even to where it was 30 years ago. Doesn't sound like fun.
No, it's pretty mad when you think about how desperate we have been prior to Bitcoin, right? And in trusting things, for example, even gold itself. Like, you don't have your gold, you trust an institutions or a third party to keep it on your behalf. I remember when I was in the UK, I invested in some gold. I wanted to fight inflation. I didn't know what I was doing, but I thought it was a good idea to purchase some gold, and I did. And then I remember I said to the guy, hey, is there any chance I can come and see, where you store it? Well, it's not really accessible. There are guys with guns. I was like, well, then you just sent me a photo of a piece of gold with my post-it on it. So that means you can take my name off and put your name on it, and it's yours, right? So I have to trust you. Yeah, no, but we're doing it for years. Well, I don't care. It's not mine. It goes without saying. There's no property there. It's just a promise, right?
This is the funny thing, that when you dig down and you realize what are the inherent risks across all asset classes, Bitcoin's the only one that doesn't have that. Every single asset class has that problem. The trust me, bro. And
the trust me, bro. But I thought that was a little interesting anecdote there. The dude said, he was buying gold. He was buying the gold, kind of hedge against inflation, and he wanted to come and see where this gold was. He wanted to see where it's physically stored, what it looks like, et cetera, et cetera. And the guy was essentially saying, no, don't come down here. Don't come see what we got. Don't come see where you're holding your stuff. Come out, there's guys with guns. What are you saying? That's alarming. He said it in this guy here, this is Peter Dunworth on the right here, saying that that's what all the asset classes, it's the same exact thing. It's trust me, we got your stuff. Trust me, we're holding on to your stuff. Trust me. And we talk about the great taking on the channel all the time. You ever think about that? Isn't stocks really a trust me thing? The S&P 500, NASDAQ. It's really trust me, we have your stuff. It really is that. The banks, we've all learned that that's a lie now, right? Most of us have learned and educated and noted that once we deposit it, that's it. It's no longer ours. The whole system was kind of based on this. Trust me, bro. I got your stuff. It's fascinating when you think about it like that. We say on the channel, if you can't hold it, then you don't own it. It's an interesting thing to think about. And it's really just a principle foundation to get you more into property rights and what that looks like, feels like, smells like. What is property rights? What is it actually? Are we in that spot with our assets where we actually have it? I think it's interesting. I think it's real interesting. Now, SparkDex had a little tutorial as well. You guys want to see that one? Let me see if I can find that. Does she never answered me. I don't understand. Yeah, she never answered. Let's see if we can't find this SparkDex one. Maybe she didn't understand what I was saying. Anyway, let's see if we can't find that. Here it says SparkDex Tutorials. SparkDex Tutorials Alive. Using SparkDex just got easier. Watch 4 simple 1-minute tutorial videos, and you'll be seamlessly navigating SparkDex and enjoying cutting-edge DeFi in no time. I'm telling you, I just feel like there's a certain kind of synergy that's going on in the Flare network ecosystem. I don't think it's a coincidence that they're both doing tutorials. That's right. Keyless is like, trust me, bro, LOL. Everything is fine, sir. Yep. Legendary. If you can't touch your precious metals, you don't own them. That's right. Legendary is right again. Stocks aren't even yours. Stocks are not even yours. The holding company owns them. You never actually possess them. All right, let's take a I just put that link there for the SparkDex post about these little tutorials, so you can check it out. Why is there a bridging tutorial? Oh, he's talking about Stargate. Okay. All right. So anyway, let's check them out together, fam. Bridging tutorial. Getting your funds to Flare networks as easy as 1, 2, 3. Thanks to the Stargate Finance Bridge. This is 50-something seconds.
Identify the network. Let's learn how to bridge funds through the Flare network. In order to use SparkDex, visit stargate.finance/bridge and connect your wallet. Click on the Transfer tab. Identify the network you will be sending funds from and the asset. Identify the network you will be sending funds to. In this case, select Flare. Enter the amount you will be sending. Select your desired speed and gas fee. Confirm within your wallet. Once your funds have arrived on the Flare network, you will see them within the Assets tab. Head over to www.sparkdex.ai. There you are free to swap, participate in perpetuals, pool, and farm.
So there that is. Oh, we're going to do a little SparkDex perpetual thing, I think. Oh, let's do this. All right, so that's how you bridge. Easiest 1, 2, 3. Stargate is awesome. I like using them. This is the swap tutorial. If you're just getting started in DeFi, SparkDex is your go-to for the top tier DeFi that's easy to use. In just 35 seconds, you'll be ready to execute swaps on a cutting-edge V3 DEX. Let's check this one out together.
Let's learn how to execute a market order swap on SparkDex. Visit www.sparkdex.ai and launch the app. Click Flare Mainnet and make sure your wallet is on the Flare network. Click on the Swap tab. Identify the asset you wish to swap from, then identify the asset you wish to swap to. Choose the amount you wish to swap. Click on Swap. Confirm the swap. Confirm within your wallet. We have swapped USDCE for Flare on SparkDex.
Okay, that was nice and quick and easy and simple. All right, so I know a lot of people have questions on whether or not they should single side in liquidity pair or just, double side. I don't know if the challenges with the single-sided thing that was on the XRPL is the same on Sparkdex. I don't know. I guess we'll find out together. I just always do double-sided. One of the main reasons why is because I like to do transactions, multiple transactions on new platforms on groundbreaking layer ones. So for me, the more transactions I can do on Sparkdex, the better. And by the way, they just announced that they are going to be doing an airdrop. So my experience with airdrop farming is the more transactions, the better. The higher the volume in the transactions, the better. In other words, 10 $1 transactions and 10 $100 transactions. The 10 $100 transactions are better. Usually they're more weighted in terms of possibly getting an airdrop, right? It's more volume with 10 100 as opposed to 10 $1 transactions. All right, so let's look at the single-sided LPing tutorial. If you're looking to put your capital to work, there's no better place than Sparkdex V3 DEX. Single-sided LPing is a breeze, and depositing only takes 3 seconds. So let's see if they will note some kind of challenges with doing. In other words, you want to enter into a wrapped FLR pair and a stablecoin pair. That's the liquidity pairing. What they're saying is you could take one of those assets and you can go to the liquidity pair, but you only have USDT. You can do single side and the platform is going to swap for you. I know that we had the single sided thing with the XRPL, but there were challenges to it in terms of the value or some kind of loss suffered because you did it single sided as opposed to double-sided. So let's take a look and see what they say.
Let's learn how to provide liquidity to Sparkdex liquidity pools to receive an APR. Visit www.sparkdex.ai and launch the app. Connect your wallet. Make sure your wallet is on the Flare network. Along the top of the page, click on Pool. Choose if you want to insert double-sided or single deposit liquidity. Select Evolve. Input the amount you wish to deposit. Click on Confirm. Click Confirm. Approve within your wallet. You have deposited USDT, USDCE liquidity. You can find your open liquidity positions here. To add or withdraw liquidity, simply click on Manage.
Nice little quick tutorial. So double-sided. Let's see what they say about double-sided. Let's see what they say about double-sided.
The Sparkdex liquidity pools. Let's learn how to provide staked Flare liquidity to Sparkdex liquidity pools to receive an APR. Visit www.sparkdex.ai and launch the app. Connect your wallet. Make sure your wallet is on the Flare network. Along the top of the page, click on Pool. Choose if you want to insert double-sided or single deposit liquidity. Single-sided liquidity uses ICHI IQ vaults, which aim to increase the amount of tokens you selected to deposit by deploying those tokens into concentrated liquidity AMMs or automated market makers and adjusting those positions based on changing market conditions, with users enjoying the added convenience of supplying only a single asset. Double-sided liquidity functions with a similar mechanism. However, it enables users to enjoy a wider range of asset pair options. We're going to choose double-sided. Select your liquidity pair. You have the option to select an automatic or manual strategy. However, we're going to use manual, which offers us more flexibility and customization. Select your desired fee tier, which is the percentage of the liquidity provider fee swappers pay when swapping. Then choose a range strategy. This enables you to profit from price fluctuations within a defined price range. Choose between full range, safe, common, and expert. Each option's risk to profit profile can be seen here. Conversely, a wider range offers more opportunities to earn fees from price fluctuations, but generally results in smaller fees earned per trade. We'll choose safe. Below, you can fine-tune the minimum and maximum thresholds of your range. Input the amount of each asset you wish to deposit. Then click on Add Liquidity. Click on Confirm here and within your wallet. We have deposited staked Flare USDCE liquidity. You can find your open liquidity positions here. To add or withdraw liquidity, simply click on Manage.
Good stuff, SparkDex. I told you those were my number ones. I told you right now, they're leading over Kinetic. Get your act together, Kinetic. No, I'm kidding. SparkDex, my number one. All right, so best of all, these tutorials are just a taste of what's on the way. If video content is your thing, make sure to check out SparkDex YouTube channel and subscribe. Didn't know that. So you can be notified anytime SparkDex releases video content. Let's see what we got going on there. I'm not doing the notification, but I'll subscribe. I don't like notifications, man. These are all the same ones we just watched, but we'll hit the subscribe button. If you guys want to check them out, let me do this. Copy this. Put that in there. Rick Cisneros is on. What's going on, bro? Legendary said doubles usually pays a better return on SparkDex. Agreed. Siege, how do you get your SFLR on SparkDex? Can you swap WFLR for SFLR on SparkDex? Yes, sir, you certainly can. I have a little question, though, about, he said in the tutorial you could do manual and automatic. That's not what I'm finding. So let's look at it again. Uh-oh, what's going on with my Rabby wallet here? Hold on, what's going on? Why do I got a little yellow? MetaMask is in use and Rabby is banned. What's up with that, Legendary? MetaMask is in use and Rabby is banned. What the world? And they got a little flip button going on here. You guys want to see that? Let's take a look at it. Let me share that with you guys. I did some kind of conversion and transitioning from MetaMask to Rabby. I set Rabby up on 2 of my 3 browsers. Yeah, I've been doing the manual on expert. Well, I did full and then expert. Yeah, expert is the one. That's the in my opinion. Once you've learned what you're doing. But what's up with the Rabby wallet, man? You guys see that little thing here? Look at this. What's going on right now? See that? Got a little. I went to my extension. I saw a little orange button going on there. What's going on with that? Anyway, it says MetaMask is in use and Rabby is banned. Rabby is banned. The fuck? What the world? I don't know what that is, but you got a little flip button over here. I'm gonna flip it. Now it says, what is that? Now it says Rabby's in use and MetaMask is banned. Yeah, I've been transitioning. I have been transitioning from MetaMask to Rabby. You guys confirmed my thoughts and suspicions. Let me stop the share. And yeah, I was like, what the world? What's going on with that? Okay. How do you get rid of this? Okay, there it is. All right, so let's okay, there it is. It's good. We're gonna go over to SparkDex and see what's good there, because I don't remember being able to do automatic. I think like the first day, I did. So I'm gonna use my little test wallet on SparkDex, see if we can't do anything there. So let me see here. Zoom, a share. All right. What the world's going on with the live stream? Oh my gosh. Rick, I hope I answered your question. We're going to try this again, guys. Sorry, the live stream disconnected again. It's the internet. I live in the death hole for Wi-Fi. All right, so we're SparkDex. Let's see if we can. I want to do the swaps perpetual because of the recent announcement of airdrops. So let's see. It says I can do Rabby. Okay, so I'll do Rabby. So I did Rabby. How is this going to work now? Again, I don't know. What does it say? Please process the alert before signing. What does process even mean? I ignore the alert. All right, so we're going to connect. Network switch to Flare, but I think I need to be Flare constant too, and that's the thing. I don't know if it will do that. Let's see. I'm new to Rabby, so I don't know. All right, so look. Oh, there it is. It'll let you come and add it. Perfect. Add custom network to Rabby. Let's do that. Let's add. All right. All right. And again, I'm doing this for helping to test perpetuals on SparkDex. All right. So I want to change the wallet though. I don't want this wallet. Let's go here. Again, I just put this out. I just put this on in the wee hours of the morning. I think if I click here, let's go to I think it's this one. I think it's that one. All right. Yeah, I think it's that one. All right. So now I'm hooked up on the right wallet. It says claim mock USDC. I'm going to claim mock USDC. I don't know what I'm doing over here, but we'll see if we can't figure something out. Fast 30 seconds. Custom instant fast 30 not seconds, 30 GUI. Okay, perfect. Let me sign. Confirm. Transaction created. Awesome. Mock USDC sent. Perfect. All right. Herbs testnet. What is it saying here? I don't have any idea what I'm doing. Your position, orders, trade history, stop loss, take profit, trailing stop, reduce only, protect the order. My God, what's going on right now? Long or short? I don't know if I want to even be using all my FLRC. I don't know if I want to be doing that. Constant. Let's see. Leverage 2x. Okay. Says here leverage 2x. I'm gonna do half. Says it. Okay, yeah. Okay, I changed it to 1.1. 1x. Now what do I do? I don't know how to do a stop loss or anything like that. It says enter an amount of ETH. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing here with these perpetuals. I entered an amount. Insufficient liquidity for ETH USD. Why? But why though? Are you insufficient liquidity? Does that mean I don't have enough ETH USD? How do I get ETH USD or ETH? Maybe I need to do mock. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let me see if I do this. No data. So why did I need my mock USDC then? I don't understand. Long, short. It's saying insufficient liquidity. I don't know why it's saying it. Do you guys know why it's saying that? I have no idea why it's saying it. I wanted to play around with this, but I don't know. Crypto, all crypto, Forex, index, commodities. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do, but that's what I'm getting. You guys know? Legendary says, do you have equal amounts of both? Oh, what do you mean both? I don't know. Do I need to get some testnet ETH USD? I mean, like, I have no idea. Do I need to get some testnet tokens? Add more liquidity? I don't know. Like, are there more testnet tokens somewhere that I have no clue. Doesn't seem like it to me. My thing is stuck. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't see anything about testnet tokens or anything like that. exit price, available liquidities, 30 C2FL. I don't know what that means. Constant FLR. I really shouldn't be long it anyway. I should be shorting Ethereum. Let's change that to short. I don't know what I should be putting. Should I be putting the price of ETH in here? Nope. I don't know. I don't know how to do perps, man. I don't know how to do perps. I entered an amount. It's, I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Yeah, see, I don't know why I don't know why I'm getting that message. So Rick, I'm gonna show you how to do that. Okay. Those are liquidity pools. But this is not the perps thing, right? Let me hit this. No. So anyhow, I don't know. I was just gonna try. I'm gonna stay with short market limit. I don't want to do that. Oh, okay. See, market limit. Let's do half. Market price 25. Oh, do I do this? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still getting insufficient liquidity for ETH USDC. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. 2501. Trying to see. I keep getting this message, and I don't know what to do to change that message. I don't know what to do to change that message. You're saying add more liquidity. What does that mean, though? Like, I don't know. I don't do perps trading, so I don't know how you add more liquidity. I have no clue here. I don't see anything. This chart. Pyth. What's up with Pyth? Why is it has Pyth in here? 15-minute candles. I would do daily candles. Okay. But I don't know how you add more liquidity. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by add more liquidity. Short ETH, yeah, 30. Available liquidity, it says 30. Does it mean I need more C? Are you saying I need more constant 2 FLR? Is that what you're saying? I need more constant 2 FLR? Let me know if that's what you're saying. Oh, I need to be on constant 2 as well. Constant 2. Okay, good. Let's see if we can't figure this out together. Like, I have no idea. There it says 200. Collateral 200. See, this is, I don't know if this collateral says here is 0. I don't know why it's saying 0. Again, I keep getting this insufficient liquidity thing. So I don't know. Like, there's not many more things you can do here. it other than changing the leverage. What else can you do? Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, I tried that. So Rick is saying, Siege, how do you move SFLR to Kinetic? How do you move it? All right, so I'll walk you through this. My God, did I just... I'll walk you through it. SparkDex needs to do a tutorial on these perps. On the perps, man, on the perps. Where's the YouTube channel? Is this it? All right, so I'll walk you through it. So you got your wrap flare, you get your FLR and you wrap it, delegate it, and you go to SparkDex over here. I gotta switch to the flare mainnet. So Rick, right? You get your FLR from wherever you get it. Kraken, Coinbase, wherever you get your FLR. And then you wrap it, delegate it, and then you go to SparkDex. And you got wrap FLR for SFLR right here. And you would just do it here. Now, I don't have any, apparently. I don't have any. What do I got in this wallet? I lent everything out that I got on this little test wallet here. But that's what you would do, right? You go, you swap it. And then you would just go to Kinetic. And the amount of S flare that you have will show up on Kinetic. And you just go right here to supply and borrow. And you just supply it. I'm going to connect my Rabby wallet. Okay. Connect. I'm on Flare. What do you mean? Switch to Flare? All right. So you would just go over here to supply. And your SFLR would show up here if you had some. So again, the step is really get your FLR, wrap it, delegate it, go to SparkDex. That's what I did. Went to SparkDex and I swapped my WFLR for SFLR. And then you go to Kinetic, app.kinetic.market. And you have 4 choices for supplying. 2 stable coins, Flare, wrap Flare, and S Flare. So you just hit whatever amount of SFR you want to supply. You're going to have to approve and supply 2 transactions until they, I think they're in the process of making that just 1 transaction, and then that will be it. Let me know if I answered that question for you, Rick. See, the XDeFi protocol, when I went to the perps over there, it was a lot easier to use. It was just, you know. Legendary, all right, brother, take care, my friend. I'm going to hop off here as well. Hope that helped, Rick. I hope that helped. So that's kind of it there. Real easy, real easy. Very intuitive. All right, fam, listen, thank you so much for hanging out. Do me a favor, if you didn't hit that like button on the way in, would you please do so on the way out? That'd be super, super cool. We always like to have just as many likes as we have viewers in the stream. That would be really, really awesome. And by the way, if you happen to be in that 45 or 50% of people that are hanging out, listening to and watching the Crypto Siege, thank you, Hydro. Yeah. Hydro's like, make sure you close your stream. Last one, continue for a few minutes. And I emailed you to let you know. Tried to get your attention in the chat. Thanks. Yeah, I remember seeing that, brother. Thank you. Oh, Rick said, okay, so that did help you. You're welcome, brother. All right, so guys, if you happen to be in that 45 to 50% of people that are hanging out, listening to and watching the Crypto Siege and haven't subscribed to the channel yet, if you've been enjoying those hangouts, please consider subscribing to this channel. We're trying to get that number down from 50% to about 25%. You can do your part to help us do that. You can just hit that subscribe button right now. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay though, because you and we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, or perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.